Hello everyone, welcome back to Ronnie Explains. In this video, I'm going to uh, take us through the process of writing a program that is able to arrange for us a user-defined number of elements in an array in an ascending order. So what we're going to do, we are going to begin by including our C library, #include standard input and output.h. Then the next thing that we're going to do is to declare our main function the way we've done. Then now inside the body of the main function, we're going to begin by declaring a variable that is going to store the user defined size of the array, and that we can say is type integer, and then we're going to give it a number a. Then we become user friendly by using the printf tool to instruct the user to enter the size of the array. Then the next thing that we do is to scan the input entered by the user. So we use the scanf tool, and the input will be an integer, so we refer to it as %d. Then we point to the compiler that the %d that has been scanned is the value of a. The next thing that I'm going to do is after doing away with the size of the array, I'm going to declare the array itself, and the array will be of maximum index a. Then I now prompt the user to enter the elements in that array. So I again use a printf tool, and I tell the user to enter the elements of the array. Then after the user has entered the elements of the array, I need to scan each of those elements. So I'm going to use a loop that is going to scan all of them for me simultaneously. So I'll use a scanf, but before scanf, all of it will be inside the body of a loop. So let me use a for loop. Then I say int I being initialized to 0, I less than a, I plus plus. I open the body of the for loop, and inside the body now I say scanf, and then I will be scanning each of those elements that have been placed there. So I'll say that the scanned elements are individual elements in array of index I. Then I end that line of code with a semicolon. The next thing that I need to do is to write a code segment that is going to arrange these elements in an ascending order. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use a nested loop for comparison. So again, I'll say for int I being initialized to 0, I less than a, I plus plus. Then I open the body of that loop, and inside the body I write another for loop. So int j being initialized to I plus 1. The reason why I am initializing it to I plus 1 is because I am supposed to be comparing the first element with the subsequent elements until all these loops are exhausted. Then I say j is less than a and j plus plus. Then I open the body of this loop. Now it is inside this body that I'm going to do the comparison, and for me to do a comparison I use an if statement, and in the if statement I'll say if array of index I is greater than array of index j, then this is what needs to be done. Because I'm arranging for the smallest to the largest, so it means that if the first number is greater than the second number, then they need to be swapped. So I am declaring a temporary variable in temp, then I assign it the value of array I. Now array I now becomes empty, and array I now gets assigned the value of array j. Now array j also now becomes the empty variable, and now it gets assigned it gets assigned array j now gets assigned the value of the temporary variable temp. Okay. So after that, the next thing that I need to do is that after all that comparison is over, then I need to now print the output, the arranged numbers or the elements in an ascending order. So I will use a printf tool. I'll use a printf tool, and inside the printf I'll be printing %d. Then I indicate to the compiler that that %d will be array I. Now, also to make it to appear a little bit nice, I will need to also indicate to the user that whatever is being printed is the ascending order of elements. So up here, I'll use printf tool again, and I indicate to the user that the ascending order of the elements is, then I need them to now get displayed. Now after that, I will need to print a line between our output and the next default statement. So I'll use again printf tool, and then I use /n, which is generally a tool for printing a line. So up to here, our program is complete, and it is now ready for testing. So I can just test it. If at all it doesn't have bugs, then hopefully it will be able to run. Now it is reminding me that there is a semicolon that is missing there. So let me run it once more. Now it tells me to enter the size of the array. So my array will contain 5 elements, and then the elements I want them to be 2, 4, 1, 3, and 5. So if I press enter, then it gives me the ascending order of the elements is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're a bit uh, dense. I want them to appear a bit scattered. So I will come here and I include a space. Then I run it again. So I will be having an array of 5 elements, then the elements will be 2, 4, 1, 3, 5. Press enter, then now the ascending order of the elements is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I hope you can see that the output that we are getting. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please always feel free to email me in my email account, the one that I normally put in the description. Then also I urge you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel, so that uh, in the next videos that I'll be posting, you will be able to follow my educative content and get to appreciate the fact that we shall be learning together. So I wish you all the best and see you in my next video. Thank you.